Hi, hello, and welcome back, everybody, to my channel and to my reactions of Doctor Who. Today, we are going to watch the 8th episode of the first season, and I'm really excited for it. But before we start, I want to talk about certain topics. Those of you who know my channel by now know that I do this quite often if there is something to talk about. And I want to add something to the topic from last week because I was explaining to all of you guys that I do have a new moderator on my YouTube channel and that you have to be careful with spoilery comments. And there is something that I wanted to say to you. First things first, I want to say thank you to all of you who wrote comments last week under the video of the 7th episode. There were no spoilers at all, and I was really surprised, although there were 20 to 30 comments from you guys. And this is something that I really enjoyed while reading, and I could read almost every single comment under the video, and there were no spoilers at all. This is something that you did, and I hope we can continue like that. So I want to say thank you for your kindness. And I do want to add a little something to what I said last week, which is really important to me. It's the definition of spoilery comments. Most of you do know what a spoilery comment looks like. I don't need to explain that. But there are certain comments that I would like to ask you not to write on a video, even though they are not considered like spoilery comments in the first place. The first thing is, please don't write any comments like, oh, in the next episode there's going to be the special guest, he or she or the actress or the actor or something, or somebody you're gonna know, or things like that. I don't want to know what person is going to be in the next episodes, because all of you have seen how I reacted to the appearance of Simon Pegg. Why do I always call him Sean? I don't know. To Simon Pegg. I was so happy about this, and I don't want to know before I start the video that there is going to be some person that I will like. So please don't write comments like that. And the other thing is, please don't write, this is quite kind of the same thing. Don't write comments like, oh, the next episode is going to be something special, or the next episode is going to be different from the other episodes, or the next episode is going to be really good, or I am really looking forward to seeing your reaction to the next episode because it's going to be, you get what I want to tell you, right? The thing with those kinds of comments is that it raises some kind of expectation in my mind, even if I don't want to, but it does. And I don't want to get into an episode having any expectations. I just want to click on the video and I want to be surprised of everything that I see. I don't want to go into an episode thinking, oh, this has to be something really good. This has to be something really special because people told me. I just want to go into it, enjoy it, and be happy when I have watched it. I hope you guys understand. Please consider that when writing the comments under the videos, and we all are going to be happy. Last thing I want to talk about, something short. The 7th episode, you maybe have noticed that it came on a Sunday, although I want to upload every single one of my videos on a Saturday, but it didn't work. Not only did YouTube find various and many scenes in the 7th episode that they didn't want to have in the video, that I had to cut out and re-upload the video. And not only that, but this time I have reached some kind of limit, and I didn't even know that there was some kind of a limit of uploads that you can do in one day. When I uploaded the last video on Saturday, there was a warning that said, you have reached the limit of videos that you can upload in one day. You have to wait 24 hours until you can re-upload another video. I didn't know that there was a limit, but I have reached it. obviously. And yeah, I couldn't tell any one of you because there's no community chat yet. There will be one as soon as I reach 1,000 subscribers, but there's none yet. So we will have to wait until I can tell you on YouTube that a video is going to be late because of copyright issues. So I thought it may be best to maybe make a Twitter profile or something, and I've made one. This is no like social media profile that I'm going to use every day or something like that, like other YouTubers do. This is just going to be a profile where you get information about the next upload, if it is going to be late, and if you're interested to know when the next video will be available, or if it is going to be late, then please subscribe to this Twitter channel and you'll only get news. No spamming, nothing. Just when something is delayed, I have a place where I can tell you that it is going to be late, because I think it'll happen many more times, and I just want you to be informed if you want to be informed. So no pressure. If you want to go to the Twitch channel, it's linked down below, and subscribe so you will get information about the next upload if it is going to be delayed. Now we're coming back to the episode of the last week, which was a really, well, in my opinion, a really good episode. By reading the comments, I found out that many of you didn't really like the episode, which I was surprised by, because I did like it. And I did like that there was Simon Pegg. I did like the story of Adam, who like kind of betrayed the Doctor and Rose and had to leave the team again. And I thought this was really entertaining and I had fun and everything, but some of you have written that they didn't really like the episode. I don't know. Well, opinions can be different, right? So I'm curious to find out whether you like this episode or not. I guess we're going to find out. But what I have forgotten the last time is to take a look at the rating of IMDb, what IMDb says about the episode, and this is what we are going to do right now. The Long Game has a rating of 7.1, which is not far away from the rating of the Aliens episode. Okay, this is really not a good rating at all, I guess. I don't know. I'm the only one who really liked it. I don't know. But yeah, I hope we're going to have fun, like all of us this time, not only me, by watching the next episode. And grab yourself a cup of tea, because it's really, really cold out there and I am freezing to death. So thank God for warm tea. Grab yourself a warm tea, grab yourself some cookies, and sit down on your sofa, bed, or chair, or whatever, and just relax. And we're going to watch the next episode right now. Have fun, enjoy.
Most wonderful man in the world, born 15th September 1954.
Uh-huh.
Come here, Rose. Come here.
Oh, it's little Rose. Oh, she's so cute.
I'm old enough to remember when he died. 1987.
Oh, wow, he's
7th of
dead.
November. I'd have loved to have seen you now.
Oh my God, is she going to go back there?
Your wish is my command, but be careful what you wish for.
Yeah, it could go either way. I mean, seeing a person that is dead in reality or in your actual reality and you can see him, I don't know. I mean, sure, it's going to be really good in the first place, but whenever you have to leave again, I don't know if this is a good idea in the long run. But I think I would do the same. I would probably go and see my grandmother. Yeah, that's what I'd do. So I understand. Oh my God.
Jacqueline, Suzanne, Suzette.
Why does this make me so... Whew.
He was dead when the ambulance got there. I only wish there'd been someone there for...
Is she going to find out who did it? My god, why am I so emotional? This is... Whew. Oh, god. So we're in a past, but not really far away.
Oh god, this is it.
This is the moment? They went straight back to the moment? I thought she would want to talk to him first.
By the time the ambulance got there, he was dead.
Isn't there a possibility that she could save him?
Can I try again?
Oh no, I don't think messing with time is going to end well. Oh my god, isn't this a butterfly thing? Like,
Oh god, this is it.
this will have an effect on the future, right?
No!
Oh no, this is something that she shouldn't do.
I did it. I saved your life.
You and your boyfriend need a lift.
Oh god, he's pissed. Oh, he is so pissed. This isn't good. And it's going to affect the trust between those two.
Down. Anyway, never mind that. Excuse me for a minute.
Oh god, as soon as he's gone now, the doctor will be so pissed.
Where it should be.
He's not happy.
Health drinks.
But I mean,
Tonics, Mum used to call
he
them.
should have known.
Made his
It's her
money selling this
father.
biotech stuff.
Get on without me then. Give me the key. The
Oh
TARDIS key, if I'm so
no.
insignificant.
I know how sad you are. You'll be back in a minute. Will you hang around outside the TARDIS waiting for me?
Oh no, this is not good. I don't like that. And what is that? An evil something? Is it something that they have like called when they change the timeline? Sounds like a bat. And it's also like a red picture, so is this some kind of bat? A bird or I don't know.
In 10 years' time, you'll turn around and say, if only I could turn the clock back.
Oh no. Oh my god, he's so disappointed. What in the world? Oh, that's the guy who ran him. And he disappeared. And where did he go? What is going on? Look at the phone. I didn't even realize. Oh my god.
I tell you, this day is cursed.
Kinda cursed, yeah. You're not that wrong.
I'm here, stop your belly aching.
There is so much happening. I have to process all of this. This is too much for me.
Wonderful. Here he is, the accident waiting to happen. You'd be late for your own funeral, and it nearly was.
Were you playing around?
What did he tell you? Did he say he's this big businessman? Because he's not. He's a failure. Born failure, that one. Rose needs a proper father.
Don't cause any more trouble.
I think it's not possible to cause any more trouble than she did. Oh my god, this is... I mean, how are they going to get this back to reality? I would say they could travel back in time, back to the point where she saved his father's lives, but there's no TARDIS working, so that's not possible. What the... So what you think? Oh, the thing. It is some kind of a bat. Oh, it's more than one.
Jabbering on about time.
Oh, I might have known you'd argue. Jackie, I'm sick of you.
How do you know my name?
If you don't mind, I've waited a long time to say this. Jackie Tyler, do as I say. Go and check the doors.
Yes, sir.
I should have done that ages ago. By consuming everything inside.
Is this because?
Yeah, that's because.
Is this my fault?
Kinda. This is another thing. Why couldn't he have explained this to her before they did what they did. Why does this man never explain anything? And how can they get back without the TARDIS? Does he have the little penny thing? Oh my god. It's repeating it all over again. He has to die. They have to get him back on the street in front of the car, and he has to die, and that's what is going to bring back reality, right? Rose has to let him go.
See it. In my eyes.
Oh
You
my
sound
god.
like her when you shout. You're my Rose. You're my Rose grown.
Impression, yeah.
The one time I use
Can you
makeup,
save
I
us?
swear.
It's not so different.
What am I like? Have I gone grey?
He doesn't know.
Have I gone bald? Don't tell me I've gone bald. Do you know him?
Oh, who's that?
Go with me, sweetheart.
Oh my god, is this a boyfriend?
King, while the world comes to an end, what do? Cling to the youngest blonde.
Oh my gosh.
Come on, Mick.
Mick, was his name Mick, right?
You're not going to bring about the end of the world, are you? Are you?
Too late, I guess.
Jackie.
Don't touch the baby. You're both the same person, that's a paradox, and we don't want a paradox happening, not with these things outside. Any disturbance in time makes them stronger. A paradox might let them in. Don't touch the baby.
I'm not stupid.
You could have fooled me. Between you and me, I haven't got a plan. No idea.
That's something new.
Tell me you're sorry.
I am. I'm sorry.
Uh-oh. They're breaking in. We should hurry a little.
So in the future, me and her indoors still together.
Yeah.
You still living with us?
Yep.
I mean, I do the
Am I
same.
good?
You told me a bedtime story every night when I was small.
God, this must be so
always there.
hard for her.
You took us for picnics in the country every Saturday. Someone I could really rely on.
That's not me.
Oh my god. It's the TARDIS. He's coming back.
The thing that you change will stay changed.
You mean I'll still be alive?
He knows.
Though I'm meant to be dead.
Yeah, well, no! Oh no! Oh god damn it. We are... we're done.
I'm the oldest thing in here.
Sorry. Oh god, it's lost the connection to the TARDIS. The Doctor is gone. The Thing is gone.
Oh my god, he's dead.
No. He's not dead. He's somewhere in time with the bad thing, right? He's not dead. Oh no. Yeah, it's what I have said. In the end, the only thing we can do is sacrifice the dead. Oh my god, and he knows, and he's going to go outside. He's going to sacrifice himself. He knows. Wow, the shot. Oh, that's a really nice shot.
The car that should have killed me, love. See ya. Hello, my love.
My daddy.
Jackie. Look at her.
God.
You're gonna get rid of me at last.
Don't say that.
For one.
It's so sad.
I never read you those bedtime stories. I never took you on those picnics. I was never there for you.
You would have been.
but I can do this for you.
Oh my god, this must be so horrible.
Goodbye, love.
Oh my god. I'm not even talking that
Driver
much.
was just a kid.
Just crying.
He
So
stopped.
sorry. And there is a TARDIS lighting up. I'm assuming that means that it'll work again. Oh my god, this was the episode. Oh my god. What an episode. I mean, I cried longer than I talked. And I don't want to look at my face right now because this is the one time I put on makeup for a reaction. The one time. And look at me. Oh my god. Yeah. That was quite a fun episode, wasn't it? Oh my god. What an episode. Definitely something that I didn't expect. Like, at all. And this was a roller coaster of emotions. I hope my makeup is still kind of okay, at least. Wow, what an episode. I'm still feeling all these emotions and all the sadness that is there, but on the one hand, but on the other hand, I'm really happy because this has been a really good episode. And this is the first episode that really, like, touched me on an emotional level. I mean, the garlic episode did reach me on an emotional level too, but the emotions were different. It was all about hatred, about anger, about frustration. And this time, it was about sadness and about crying. And oh my god, even if I'm talking about it, I start crying again. You have to know one thing about me. I'm a big crier when it comes to movies or TV shows. If they're written good, I start crying immediately whenever something sad is happening. I can't not cry. I don't know why, but this is me. I guess we're going to start talking about the episode itself. This time we did something that we haven't done before. Yeah, this time we went to the past, which we have done before, but we changed something from the past that we shouldn't have. In fact, Rose changed something because she didn't want to see her father being dead. The first thing I was thinking about when she mentioned her father was that maybe she would like to go back to those days when he was still alive, talk to him, getting to know him. But yeah, I mean, it's kind of logical that she wanted to go back to the very day that he did die and trying to save him. And it's kind of logical too that she didn't think about the consequences, that the bad consequences. I mean, the good one was that her father was still alive, but the bad ones, I mean, nobody could have ever thought about the bats and about that stuff. But all of the other consequences is normally, at least we know that from movies and other shows, that normally come from changing something in the past, like the butterfly that turns into a tornado, and little small changes in the past can be like big changes to the future. And she could have known that. I mean, I guess she did, but she didn't see it that way. All of what she was seeing is that her father would still be alive, and I can understand that. I mean, I see the fault if you want to blame somebody. I would see the fault at the doctor's side this time, because he's the pro one when it comes to time traveling. He's the one who knows like everything about time traveling. He could have known what was going to happen when Rose got there, because he could have imagined that she wouldn't just watch her father die without doing something about it, right? And he could have told her before they went there that she cannot do anything because this and that could happen. There could be like giant bats trying to eat us all out of the time frame that we are in. Something like that. He could have said something, but he didn't. This is not the first time that the doctor didn't talk about important stuff. I guess this is kind of a thing he does, just not talking about important topics before everything goes to shit and he has to change it back to what it was before. Yeah, maybe this is a habit of his. I don't think he will change over time. I guess, I don't know. Yeah, when we first got there, I was so happy that she saw her dad, but at the same time sad that she saw him dying. And then she saved him. And in this moment I got very scared because I knew that there would be consequences, but I didn't know which kind of. And I got to the bat theory pretty fast because I have seen the red screen and I've heard the noises, and I combined those two things and my mind formed a bat. Yeah. And I mean, there were kind of bats. There were demon-y bats or something like that. The CGI, again, not the best, but this is something that I choose to ignore for the Doctor Who series, at least for now, because, I mean, we have already talked about the CGI is not going to be that good. So to not take away too much from the emotions of the story itself, I'm just going to ignore worse CGI effects. I just see them how they were supposed to be, or how they are meant to be by the producers. Yeah, and then we see them in front of the church talking, and there comes the mother, who obviously doesn't know the adult Rose. She has a baby Rose in her arm, but she doesn't know adult Rose. And then the dad and mom get into a fight, and she realizes that maybe he wasn't that good of a man that she thought of him. I mean, it must be hard for her to see, and it didn't feel comfortable at all to watch them fight. And the mom didn't ever tell her what her father was really like. She always, I mean, that's kind of normal, right? Why would the mother talk bad about the dead father? Wouldn't make any sense. So she didn't know that her father wasn't the man that her mom wanted him to be. She called him a loser or something. Yeah, she wasn't too proud of him. What kind of really got to me was the fight, though, that the Doctor and Rose had. In the beginning, when he was like really pissed at her for having changed the death of her father. He was really, really angry. And that made me feel uncomfortable because I really like the Doctor. And I cannot see him angry, sad, or anything like that. I really love when he smiles. He has such a nice smile. And I really like Rose and him together. I don't want those two to be separated like ever. They are such a great team. And I want them to be together. I mean, I could understand the Doctor when he said he was, that Rose made a mistake and that he was angry at her. He was like kind of in the right, but she also wasn't wrong. Let's just say, I want the Doctor to be happy. I want Rose to be happy. I want them two together. I don't want them to be separated. And can we please go on like that? I don't want to see them fight. This was a very talk-heavy episode. We had many talks between people, which were really important. And the other one was the one with Rose and her father, which was really, it was so sad. When she started crying, I couldn't hold back my tears, and I started crying too, and it was a whole crying fest, and yeah, oh my God. And I did even stop to talk. I totally forgot to comment something, or I didn't even know what to say in that moment. But it was really nice what they said to each other. And when she didn't want to tell him that oh my God, when he asked if he was a good dad in the future, or he asked about his hair in the future, and she was like, can't really tell you because you're not really alive in the future. And that must have been really hard, especially when she started lying about the future, and she was like, yeah, you are a good dad. You went to go on picnic with us, and you've read me stories before I went to bed and something. And oh my God, this must have been so hard for her to say. And she didn't actually sound too convincing, which is normal. I mean, who could lie to his dad about something like that? I mean, I couldn't. She tried, but she failed. And he knew the exact moment that she started talking about those things. Because he also said, oh, that's some kind of, that's not me, or that's not what I am like, or something like that. He knew that she was lying, but I guess he appreciated her being like that. He wasn't angry at her for what she said to him. Today, I gotta tell you, it's really, really hard to comment on this episode, because I don't know if you can recognize it, but I'm still in the sad mood now. Oh my God. And I can't really, there are so many thoughts going through my mind of this episode and all of the things that they were talking about. And this really got to me on some level. Not only I watched the episode and it's really sad level, but on a personal level, some kind of. I always have to think about, okay, I don't want to make you sad, but I also want to be honest. But in the beginning of the episode, I mentioned, I don't know if I have to cut this out, because I was talking about it while the intro was running. But I was talking about my grandmother that I would want to visit if I had the chance to go there. And my mind is kind of thinking the whole time, it's thinking what would have happened if you went back to her, and comparing what I have seen in the episode and what would have happened if I went back there. And this is getting to me on a level. Oh wow. So please don't be too angry at me this time, because I'm not really able to form sentences or to talk much about the episode, because while I'm talking, I have 1,000 thoughts in my head spinning around, and I cannot form sentences or thoughts or something like that. I'm really trying. But if I cannot reach the goal this time. I'm really sorry. I'm gonna do better next time. But yeah, what I wanted to say is that the ending was the saddest part at all. When you see the father looking outside of the window, realizing that, like, there is literally no other opportunity for them to go back to where they were or where they came from, but him sacrificing himself. That was the saddest moment of all. The realization that you can see in his eyes. He's looking outside the window, looking at the car which is driving on the street, like appearing, disappearing, appearing, disappearing. And you can see on his face that he knows what he has to do. And that he has to die in order to go back and to give his life for all of the other people to be able to live on. I mean, that's something that goes very, very deep. I mean, sacrificing your own life for the sake of other people. That was so sad. If I start thinking about it, I start crying again. Oh my God, this is such a sad reaction. I'm so sorry. I am just, this is the mood I'm in right now. And I don't want to fake anything by forcing me to be happy and to laugh if I'm not, because I am sad right now and I want to give you an honest reaction to this episode. And I guess this is the kind of episode where I'm gonna be able to get many talking points that I did forget in this review while I'm editing the video later on, because when I'm editing and I go through the show scene by scene, there will be many things that I will then recognize, and I will write them down on paper and talk about them before I watch next episode, if I have forgotten anything. But I'm pretty sure I did, because my mind's all over the place right now. So sorry again for my not so happy but honest review for this episode. I really, really liked it, and it really touched me, and it made me feel so many emotions throughout the episode. I cried a lot, but this is usually a sign for a good episode, because I don't cry when something doesn't touch me. So this is something good. And yeah, let's take a look at the rating of the episode on IMDb. By the way, the title was Father's Day. Okay, that's quite Vatertag, yeah, that's the same title. And this has a 8.4, which is the second strongest title. The Dalek episode had an 8.7, so it's quite the same. Okay, wow, so that's a good episode. I guess many of you do like this episode too. Thank you again for watching. I hope you had fun watching the episode and watching me react to it. I'm sorry for the sad recap in the end. I'm going to do better next time. I don't know if the next episode is going to be sad too. Maybe this is going to be another sad review. I don't know. I just know that I don't want to fake any emotions. I want to give you my honest opinion, and I hope you can appreciate it. So this has been a really good episode. I really, really enjoyed watching it while crying, and I hope next episode will be a happy episode, maybe, I don't know. And also we are getting closer to the finale, to the first season, and I'm also excited for that. So I'm wishing you a happy day, a happy week, a happy weekend whenever you're watching this. And Please, if you want information about my upload problems, if I do have any, go to my Twitter account. And I appreciate you not commenting any spoilers for the next episodes coming, just for the ones that I have seen already. Thank you. Bye.